What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for a Virgo deep dive. Yes, it doesn't matter where Virgo's at in your chart. If you're a cross watcher, hello, and welcome or welcome back. We're going to talk about what's going on in your love life, all right? We're not necessarily talking about a specific relationship. We're just going to talk about where you're at, what you can do to improve relationships or connections, and maybe some information that comes out a little extra, okay? Thank you so much for your likes, share, subscribes, your donations of love, requests for reads, and coming and hanging out with me. Let's do this, Virgos. Let's have a little fun with this. Let's see what's going on and how we can improve relationships for you moving forward. All right, let's do this. Let's talk about it. If you're here during the live, thumbs up. Click that live chat button down below. I'm ready to get into it. I hope you are too. So let's drop into the reading screen. Boy, let's do this thing. All right, so you may resonate, you may not resonate. That's okay. It may not be your reading for today. These are, bringing value to you. Okay, they're supposed to bring value to you if you would like to improve your relationships. Let's see if you're serious about it and it's meant for you. Well, we'll see what's going on. So we're going to talk first about where you're at in regards to relationships, friendships, family ship, love ships, okay? Intimate partnerships. Any information the universe has for you on how to improve relationships moving forward, and any additional in the third column. Anything additional that that comes through. Like I said, we're not focusing on one specific relationship, but we'll see what comes out, okay? All right, Virgo. It doesn't matter what your placement is in Virgo. Improvements, okay? And final messages or messages that may, be important to Virgo moving forward. All right, let's go ahead and do the deep dive on this, shall we? So where are you at right now? You're a little bit of combative, okay? So the Seven of Wands can say that you got a lot coming at you in regards to love. So you might be online dating. You might be dating multiple people. A lot of different energies coming towards you right now in love, possibly just different options and stuff like that. This could also mean that you're blocked or guarded here. Let me get straight in my chair. This could also mean that you're blocked or guarded here in your heart space, kind of being a little defensive. But it can also mean that you're ready to go all in on something. You're ready to prove yourself in love. Which deck to clarify? Okay. All right. Hey, everybody in shadows. What's up? I'm Feather. Let's see. For Virgos, let's clarify the Seven of Wands and see what the messages are here in regards to love. I don't know, you might be fighting everybody off. Back, get back. We'll see. Tell me about the Seven of Wands for Virgos in regards to where they are in love. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Why is it here? Ooh, good God. You are defensive. A little pissed off and angry, are we? Ooh, boy. Okay, I know why. Here we go. We got Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. So there is a specific something or someone that you are. This could be multiple people. This could be all energies. You have clearly been hurt before. It looks like you're just pissed off and angry. And you don't want to deal with anything or anyone. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. So you apparently are in the process of healing from a breakup. Now this has already happened. So this is heartbreak or a breakup that's already happened. But right now it's like you're really angry. You're really angry or pissed off. You're just fighting people off. Like get out of my energy. Get out of my energy. It's like you're keeping people at a distance from you. So this may be how you do your healing after a heartbreak you may just, you may have blocked somebody too. You may be just blocking love, blocking people while you're doing your healing. This may be how you get through or get over a heartbreak. You just shut everything down, or you just kind of, anything that comes at you, you're just kind of defensive in regards to it. Tell me more about this. The good thing is the Three of Swords is in reverse. So regardless if you're pissed off or angry or whatever, lacking a little confidence, it's like it's your protection. You're protecting yourself while you're healing your heart space. So you must have gone through a breakup or something that was, that one's coming, screaming at me. Okay. That one's screaming at me. What else you got? Oh, Tower. There you go. So you went through a breakup. Okay. All right. So you went through a breakup. You had a Tower moment. An explosive Tower moment, some of you. And you were in the process of manifesting new. Okay. So I don't really see that you're giving to anything or anyone just yet. You're in the process of manifesting. For whom I'm resonating with, it's, hey, everybody in the shadows, thumbs up. Maybe come over here and say hi to me in chat. It's free. Come say hi. All right. You had a breakup. You went through something catastrophic. So you have history here. You have a history of breakups. You have a history of breakups. Okay. All right. So we're having a moment here. Virgo, you have a history of bad relationships from what I'm seeing. You may have dealt with people who were very deceptive, who didn't speak their truth or honor the connection, or even people who were abusive, aggressive, extremely dominant, controlling, or domineering, possibly even abusive. That's for some of you, not all of you. And I'm feeling an energy of just like, you're not wanting to deal with it. I get it. All right. The people that resonate with me are typically the ones that need the messages the most. The ones that are truly wanting to live their best life, wanting to really improve themselves so that they can have better relationships and live a better existence. Okay. For those of you that are interested, I do have a book, Oh, Please Be Your Own Hero. The link is in the description if you would like to learn how to. It's a self-help and a manifesting book all in one. If you haven't gotten it yet, consider getting a copy, digital or print. Links in the description. Also, I have a free online retreat for those of you that are interested in releasing, cutting ties with, releasing negative energy, limiting beliefs. It's totally free. Put in your information. The only information I need is your email address, and I'll send you all of the information. You do it on your own time, and it's yours to keep, okay? Links in the description. It's a free 10-week online retreat to reset your vibrations. This is an energy of where you're so used to protecting yourself because you've been through a lot of shit. Let's just say that, okay? For the Virgos that I'm looking at, you've been through the battles. You've seen better days. I don't know if you've seen better days. You definitely want to. When this comes out, a lot of people say it's the wounded warrior. Yeah, but it could say that you've continually repeated cycles in relationships and you've done relationshiping the same way, or you've repeated multiple times a relationship with specific people, and it doesn't get any better. Nothing ever changes. Okay. You have a history of violence, a history of repeat violence in relationships, or even if you're not the violent one, you might be the violent one, but the other person, you just have a history of repetitive, negative relationshiping, okay? Pretty heavily. Like, explosive relationships, abusive relationships. I'm not seeing the devil yet, but damn. To get to this point of protection, like, you definitely have seen some stuff. You've seen some shit, okay? You've experienced some really negative relationships. I just got to call it for what I see. If you don't resonate today, that's okay. You know, check out your other deep dives. Yeah. Yeah. I heard a song, or I heard something. What is that music coming through? What is that song coming through, or that music coming through? What is that? What is that coming through? Clear it up. I lost it. Man, I lost it. I felt it though. The feeling that I got was I just want peace. I just want harmony. I just want peace, and I just want harmony. I just want to enjoy life. Like, so right now you may just really be focusing on healing your heart space. It looks like you're doing great at that. You're like, I'm not going to allow anybody to break my heart again. Nah. And you're good there. But you're carrying Empress energy, whether or not you're male or female. You're a very loving, generous person. You're probably very loving, generous, and giving to your children, to your family, to your friends. But you've just had some hellacious relationships. Let's just say that. To make it for ease of use, you've had, whom I'm resonating with, you've had some hellacious relationships. And it could have been one or many, but you haven't had great success. Let's just put that there. Moving forward. Okay, we're moving forward now. So you're saying, I've gone through a transformation. I want better days. I want brighter days. I'm a very loving, generous individual. I'm a very calm and peaceful person. Why? It's almost as if you're questioning yourself. Why do I always let these people return? Or why do I always return to this kind of relationship? Why do I always attract this kind of relationship when I'm such an amazing, beautiful individual? Male or female, it doesn't matter. That's a hardcore truth for some of you, that maybe you're trying to face that truth. Maybe you're asking yourself that. Like, I don't deserve this kind. I'm in the energy, and what I'm feeling is I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. It's almost as if you're getting mad at, well, me, but you're not getting mad at me. It's like you're talking to the universe, like you're talking to yourself. Like, why me? Why does this always happen to me? Why do I always have to go through this? Why does it always end in a breakup? Why does it always end up in a fight? Why does it always end up in being lied to, or being cheated on, or being used or manipulated, or dealing with negative, unhealthy relationships in whatever way, shape, or form that is? And it could be anything. I get it. Been there, done that, many, many times over. Which is what led me here, to be of service and value to you. I don't feel like this is burdening you in the heart space, though. I'm not really feeling pulled down by this. This is more of a, like, you're yelling at me. Why the fuck does this always happen to me? Why? But it's from a calmer place. I mean, some of you may be mad, but it's like, just why, universe? Why is this happening? Why do I always do this? It's like you're questioning yourself on why you go through these patterns or these relationships, or why you go back to them. I don't know. Nothing changes though. No matter how loving. Oh man, y'all about to break my fucking heart. Stop it. This shit's tough. Hey, everybody in the shadows, give me just a second. Thumbs up. Maybe click the live chat button down below and tell me how you're resonating with this. If you're resonating, here we go. Here, you're taking me on a deep dive. You're about to break my damn heart. Okay. No matter how beautiful, handsome, how well off you are financially, how smart you are, how loving or generous or kind you are. Damn, y'all. You're either always friend zoned or cheated on, put in a third party, not prioritized. The relationships you're in are not prioritized, or your loving generosity and your heart is never recognized beyond like, hey, let's go out and date. Maybe nobody ever elevates it, or people end up using you or abusing you and your generosity or your beauty or your looks or your body, whatever it is. And it's like you are so much more than just a good time or a fun time. You're so much more than just somebody's friend. You're killing me here, Smalls. You're ripping my heart apart here, but you've experienced it so much. It's like you've experienced it so much. For whomever I'm reading for, I'm giving you a big ass hug right now. All right, I'm sending you an energetic hug, warmth, and oh man, it's like a recognition that this is why you're so defensive and guarded. Your energy is, regardless of how amazing you are as a person, your energy in regards to love, it's like nothing phases you now. You've been through it all. Nothing phases you now. It's like I've seen it all. I've experienced it all. There's nothing phases me now. I know. So you're so protective and guarded. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to let it hurt my heart space anymore. It's almost as if you're already expecting the worst to happen in love because you've dealt with it. Nothing ever changes. Nobody ever sees you beyond your physical by. Maybe you're just fucking drop dead gorgeous, or maybe you're a mate, maybe you just put together really well, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you got a hell of a lot of money and you carry yourself really well, and people just see surface level shit and it never goes beyond surface level stuff. Like you're a party girl or a party boy, or you're just there for a fun time, a good time, but not a long time. Okay. That's heavy. But I think you've experienced it so much. That your energy is so guarded and defensive, because you may come across as very blunt, kind of mean. I don't see you as being egotistical. I don't. But you may have to present a very tough exterior. So, because nobody ever sees who you really are, that you are something worth celebrating. God dang, y'all. This is a realization you yourself had to make. First, you yourself have to know that you are so much more than a party girl or a party boy, or to be friend zoned and just for fun, or you yourself have to know you're an empress or an emperor here. An empress is somebody very special, somebody very, um, very well off, does very well on their own, very loving, very generous, very kind, very giving, honors and respects themselves. And I think you just, I think people take advantage of your good graces more than not. And you may have had to really learn how to protect yourself and stand up for yourself in relationships because of all of the negativity that you've experienced. I get it. I know how that feels. And once we get to that point where we're like, once we get to that point where we're so guarded and so defensive, it's hard to let our softer side show, because we know that if we do, people will take advantage of us. So that's where I see my Virgo sitting at. Ooh. And you're sitting here in a 6 of Cups. You're like, you know what? I just want to celebrate love. I want someone to celebrate love with. I want someone to celebrate life with. I want something that is innocent and loving and kind and generous. And I end up attracting all of the worst shit. Who's that for? Who's resonating for this? Because that's real. That's tarot is real. It is raw. And I'm authentic. So I'm going to tell you what I see and what I feel. And I'm going to tell you, I can only teach you from experience. And I can tell you I've experienced that. And once you've gotten to that point where you have to be tough. You have to be tough. You can't let people see your softer side for whatever reason, because they'll take advantage of you. They'll try and fuck you over. Okay, I get it. Some of you, it may not be to that degree, but I really feel it. You're putting off defense. You're putting off defensive energy. So a lot of you may not have a lot of people approaching you. You may be very intimidating. You're not intimidating. Other people may be intimidated by you because they don't know how to approach you, or they don't know how to read you. They may not, you may look great and wonderful and all of that stuff, but they're just like, how do I approach this person? Hey, is this person approachable? Is this person married, not married? Does this person even want a relationship? How you come across is a little bit confusing in your energy, because you're fucking phenomenal underneath it all. You're absolutely beautiful, amazing. You know, celebrating life, doing you. Hey, what's up? You know who you are. But you're saying you're just wanting to celebrate. You're just wanting to enjoy life and celebrate and blend cups with somebody. But that nothing ever changes. Nothing ever grows. Nothing ever expands and grows. Nothing ever transitions into a more fulfilling or satisfying connection for you. Damn, y'all gonna break my heart right here. That is true. Sally, there's a message. Somebody's spirit guide or ancestor or guardian guide, spiritual team, somebody is coming through. My ear is itching, so this is Sally. I don't know if it is for Sally, if your name is Sally, if you go by Sally. Hey, Sally, or it's like a nickname, or if this was their nickname or something. It is a younger energy, a more youthful, younger female energy. Oh, God. Childhood friend, something like that. Pretty strong energy. Very fun, very outgoing, very strong. I don't know how you know that person. Some of you, this may be a specific message for somebody, but it's the message that's coming through is basically, give me just a second to kind of work through it. It's more of a feeling than anything, but it's like, just remember, do you remember what is that? Do you remember your childhood, or do you remember your youth, or do you remember how you used to be? Um, in your younger days, in your youth, that I'm on track with that. It's really, do you remember how you were in your younger days, or when you were younger, like younger? Like, something about, go back to that. Remember how you used to be. Um, Maybe you didn't used to be so angry. Maybe you didn't used to be so bitchy or brash or harsh. Maybe you didn't used to be so guarded and protected. Maybe you used to be more open and loving. Maybe that's what the message is coming through for somebody, that it's time to go back to, or to remember how you used to be. And maybe that is the softer side. Um, some reason, something got you really worked up and really angry, or really really guarded, and something hurt you pretty deeply in order to get you that guarded. All right, we'll work through it. Give me just a minute. Oh my gosh. This is really heavy energy. Why is this coming out? It's like you have a very innocent heart space, very childlike heart space. So maybe that's why you have to be so tough, or so rough, or so guarded, because people take advantage of your sweetness or your innocence or something along those lines. Okay. All right. So this is something you've been doing for quite some time. It may have been, you don't even realize this, I don't think. This could have been involving a marriage, or a father figure, a family member, a male figure, a masculine energy, something here. There's something there. So this could go back to childhood. It could have even been a relationship that a friendship that lasted a very long time, or a relationship that lasted a long time. You could have had children with this person. You could have known this person. I mean, it could be somebody from your childhood, parent, guardian, something. Could have been your own marriage. Boy, this one's pretty rough on me right now, but it's like that. That's what caused the shift. Okay. And it's something that some of you may not even recognize that you did. It was like, once a relationship ended, or maybe when you moved out of your house, or something happened, and it could have been a while ago, or with somebody that you were with or knew for quite some time. It's like, at some point you shifted from that playful, jovial, not, and thank you, your innocence, you were, I'm not even going back there, because I don't even know I'm afraid to touch on that. Something at some point, it's like somebody stole your innocence. And I don't want to touch on that, because that may be very triggering for some of you. You understand what I mean? Childhood traumas, whatever. Okay. But that's when there was a shift in your innocence. You stopped taking risks. You stopped having it's like spontaneity. It's like your innocence was lost at that point. And that simply can mean that you just started protecting yourself and guarding yourself because of something that happened, something that went down, something that hurt you really badly. Again, I'm not going to trigger it. I'm trying not to trigger anybody. Nope. Especially childhood traumas and stuff like that. But that was like the change. That was the shift. You stop taking risks. You stop having that faith that there would be something else, or that it's like that youthful, fun, playful, universal, trusting innocence just shifted into more of a, oh no, I'm not taking any chances. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not taking any leaps of faith. I'm just going to block myself, guard myself, protect myself. And underneath these layers, I'm seeing a very loving, very beautiful heart that just wants to celebrate life and have somebody to celebrate that life with. Damn, y'all. All right. Okay, so let's move on from that, because that was pretty damn heavy. You got me in my feelings. Thanks. And I just, wow. So, okay. That may resonate with some of you, may not resonate with many of you. Let's move on from this. That's a very heavy energy. I mean, like, nobody is ever going to break my heart again. Nobody's going to ever hurt me again. It's kind of the energy that, and maybe some of you are sitting in that to a degree, but that's kind of what the energy is. You know, I've just been through so much. I've been hurt so badly, so deeply. It's like you got to have this tough exterior so people don't get to know the real you, because if they get to know the real you, they'll hurt you. How can we get a shift on this? Because it's pretty heavy. And again, hey everybody, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, come and say hi to me, thumbs up. Click that live chat button down below. Come and say if, say hey to me over here in chat. Let me know if this is resonating with anybody. Oh, boy. All right, so let's look at what the universe has for you. Okay, 5 of coins. Y'all giving me a heavy reading today. Y'all giving me one hell of a reading today. 5 of coins. So, okay. All right, just bear with me here. I'm gonna deep dive on this. I'm gonna get to it. This is universal energy. This is something that you can do to improve your relationships moving forward. Okay. 5 of coins is that you need to have faith. You lost that faith a long time ago because something hurt you so severely, or you were hurt so many times. You lost faith and love. And underneath it all, you just want to be loved, and you just want to love somebody. It's there. The Empress, the 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So, this 5 of Pentacles says that you have been living in a lack mentality. You have been holding back, and you have been protecting your heart space. It is also saying that some of you may have been ghosted. You may have been abandoned. You may have been neglected. You may have been hurt very badly. You may have been abused. Some of you homeless. Damn, y'all. Neglect, left out in the cold, abandoned. It's definitely not a great place to be. Energetically, it's one of the worst places to be. Because it doesn't just affect your emotions, it affects your mental. It affects you mentally, emotionally, and physically. Like in the 3D. When you're in this kind of energy, or if you've been in this kind of energy, you may not have a whole lot. You may have financial stresses. You may have dealt with physical 3D reality stresses, not just bad relationships, but it's almost as if nothing ever works out for you at all in any area of your life. Okay, that can sometimes be the case, but it doesn't always, because you are showing me Empress energy, which means you can make money, you can nurture, you can provide, but it may not have always been easy. Okay. So when the Five of Pentacles comes out here, it tells me where you've been, the energy more of where you've been at, okay? And where the universe needs you to move towards. And some of you have been just some of you were rejected, some of you were not put as a priority. Some of you may have been lied to. Some of you may have been deceived or put in third parties. I'm seeing 333 on the screen right now. God, a lot of threes. Just third parties aren't just somebody cheating on you or not choosing you or having other choices. It can sometimes be that they just didn't prioritize you in the relationship. They didn't prioritize a relationship with you. Money could have been more important, or their friends and family could have been more important, but damn sure not you in the relationship, okay? So some of you may have been dealing with a lot of rejection, and you're the one that's doing all the rejection now. You're the one that would rather, you're like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, I'm out. I would rather reject anyone and everything first before anybody can hurt me. That's the energy that I'm feeling. If that's for you, raise a thumb. Come over here and tell me if it resonates for you in chat. So, having faith that things can change is the beginning stages. Okay. Deep dive on this. Why is this Five of Coins here? Universe, what can they do to improve? Okay. You can manifest better. You can attract better. You just have to make the decision. You just have to make the decision. You have to make the choice. You're very attractive. You're probably a very intelligent person. The Empress, male or female, very intelligent. The Magician and the Queen of Wands, you can manifest anything you want. But it looks like relationships have been a big issue here for you. It's like you protect yourself at all costs. You protect yourself, and you will dump anyone or anything if you perceive that they're going to hurt you. You will be done with them before they have a chance. You will hurt somebody else before they have a chance to hurt you. You will protect your heart space no matter how angry, vicious, mean, tactile you got to be. You're going to do it. You're going to defend yourself and your own honor. Meanwhile, you just want to be loved, and you just want to love somebody. Damn, y'all. So the universe is saying you just need to have faith that you can manifest and attract anything you want and desire. Queen of Wands is somebody who gets what they want. You can get what it is you want. And you can be confident. But you don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to be dismissive, aggressive, brash. You can handle shit when you need to handle shit without having to behave like that or to be so guarded. You have to have faith and trust yourself that you can get what it is you want. And what you're wanting is something beautiful. But your energy is suggesting that you either don't trust yourself or you don't trust people. So it's just a matter of manifesting confidence and being self-assured, knowing regardless of what comes up, what appears in your life, what manifests, you'll make sure that you get what it is you want, and that you can make decisions pretty rapidly. But you don't have to be angry, and you don't have to be resentful, and you don't have to be in the energy of lack where it's automatically assuming that the worst is going to happen no matter what. That's got to shift. You got to have faith, just a little bit, that things can improve, that things can be better. And once you have that shift, you can manifest pretty much anything you want, and you can come out of this crossroads energy. Crossroads energy, if you don't know, let me tell you now. If you're wanting a beautiful celebratory, something to celebrate in life, a love and a relationship that is a 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups Empress, is something definitely worth celebrating. So ishy, squishy, loving, generous, expansive, expressive, so beautiful, and growing. But your crossroads is that you're blocking anything and everything from getting to you, because you're automatically assuming that everything that's already happened to you is going to happen to you again and again and again and again and again. Who's that for? Hey, baby, how you doing, Mary? Thanks for showing up. Hey, everybody in the shadows. If this is valuable, something meaningful for you, and you're getting something out of it, please give me a thumbs up and possibly subscribe so I can tune into your energies better in the future. You just have to make this decision. You're the only one that's holding yourself back here. I get it. But this is what's going to bring the tower down. Not the tower. Well, the tower is an epiphany too. And what stands between who you are, what you want, and who you are and what you're wanting, and the manifestation of it, is an epiphany. And sometimes that epiphany comes through in your own time, in your alone time. Sometimes it takes a tarot reader or somebody to say something, counselor or something like that just makes you start thinking about it. And then you have that aha moment and you realize you're absolutely right, Feather. I've been beating myself up about this. I've been holding myself back. I've been really trying to protect myself from the very thing that I absolutely want more than anything. What you're wanting more than anything is a very loving thing. And the epiphany that you have to have is that I don't care how old you are or young you are. I don't care what's going on in your life or what you've been through. The epiphany is yours, and it's an internal realization that you need to have, that you can have a beautiful love relationship. You can have a very loving, generous, emotionally expressive, something to celebrate, life bond with somebody. If you want to have children, it's out there for you. If you want to have a long-term relationship that is growing and abundant, it's there for you. What you're wanting is unbelievably beautiful. Can you manifest it? Abso-fucking-lutely. You have the power to do it, and it's just a simple shift. It's just a mindset shift. It's just an epiphany that you have to have, an awakening, a mindset shift away from a lack mentality that whatever you went through was fucking painful. It hurt. Or whatever, all of that shit that you've gone through. Yeah, it was crazy. It was fucked up. But to protect yourself You put out your energetic blocks, your protections, and everything else followed suit. You became angry, bitter, resentful. Protect, protect, protect in every way. Protect verbally, protect physically, protect emotionally. I will hurt anybody else before they have a chance to hurt me. I will sever ties with people. I will just, and it's a defense tactic because of all of the bad, all of the shit that, all of the towers that have happened. But there's a tower moment here that is happening for you, and currently, that can shift all of this real quick. Okay, because you are being presented a new pathway moving forward, and it's like Sally said, whoever spirit guide came through, or soul, somebody came through and said, just remember who you used to be. Remember how you used to be. You know, you went after life. You didn't guard and protect and avoid. You weren't. You were a leader, in the fact that you had faith, and you were spontaneous, and you were outgoing, and you were fun and high vibrational. You were playful and jovial at heart. And at some point, that shifted, that changed. Okay? You were like, I'm not taking any more risks. I'm protecting myself. No, 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 no. It's almost as if you forgot who you really are. Forgot. You're wild at heart. That's what I'm seeing here. You're free-spirited and wild at heart, and for some reason, life experiences got the best of you for a while. But I don't think that this wild heart can be tamed much longer. You've been trying to tame your heart. You're free-spirited. Oh boy, this is the first time this has ever come through for me. So you're taking me on an emotional journey here today. Okay? Y'all just get the thumbs up. Drop your comments. Say hey over here in chat. One of my favorite movies of all times, and you may want to check it out, is Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. Unbelievably beautiful. The reason why I love it so much as a teenager is because it's actually steps away from me, because it's a girl who grew up in the South in America, from a very poor background, and the person that's in the story, it's a true story, it's based on a true story, is actually connected to my family. Not very far off. Okay. So it hits deep, but the movie is phenomenal. Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. It's absolutely beautiful. It is a love story to a degree, but it's a story about self and never giving up on what you truly desire, on what you truly want. And this is just a realization that you just have to remember who the fuck you are. You just have to remember that you are free-spirited and you are wild at heart. You have a wild heart that cannot be tamed, and you've been trying to tame it for so long because of something that happened to you. Okay? So, whomever that was that came through spirit, says it's time to unleash that heart space again. Free-spirited. All right? You have an adventurer's soul. You have a free spirit and a wild heart that cannot be tamed. So why try? It's not doing you any good. It's time to remember who you really are. and to get back out there and manifest what it is and who it is that you desire. What it is, who it is, everything, all of it. Okay? Remember that you're not reckless and wild. You are free-spirited and wild at heart. And you've been trying to tame that for quite some time. And after a while, you got to let the horses run. You know what I'm saying? The horses you got to let them out of the gate. You got to let them run. Or they'll create so much damage within the stalls and the paddocks. You got to let them run. You can't always tame a wild horse. You know what I mean? If you have an adventurer spirit and you've been trying to box yourself in, whew, after a while you start hurting yourself. So universe is saying you're the only one holding the gate key. You got to open up the gates. And I'm telling you, you might want to watch that movie, Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. Just because you're in this 3D world does not mean that you have to live the way that everybody else lives. Doesn't mean that you have to live a certain way each and every day. And it doesn't mean that you have to hold yourself down or back. If you want to experience life in the way that you want to experience life, why aren't you? You have an adventurer spirit. You just want to be free. You want to have fun. But you want to share that with somebody. What was that noise? I had a noise. There was a pop over here. It's like a spring just popped. Bing! Like that. Like, what the hell did that come from? Like a canning top. Like if you're canning, like a top. Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, it was like a top pop. Yeah. Never mind, y'all. That's a beautiful story right here. Stop avoiding it. Oh, boy. You're saying that there's never a change. There's no change. Nothing can ever change. Nobody ever changes. Well, change starts with you. You're a trendsetter. You're a change maker. You're a way maker. You're wild and free. You're free spirited. You're wild at heart. You have an adventurer soul. What are you doing? What are you doing? Love is an adventure. Are you fucking kidding me? Love is an adventure. All right. So maybe you didn't have the happily ever after that you wanted. Maybe you were cheated on, lied to, whatever. Maybe some of you may not even want to be in a relationship at all. Maybe you just want to be free to roam the country. Maybe you just want to be free to do whatever it is you want to do. If you want to be promiscuous and have fun and go do whatever you want to do, go do it. But, you're an adult. You make your own damn decision. It's not mine to make. You know what I mean? And some of you may have been told that true love doesn't exist, or that love is a fantasy, or whatever, Love is whatever you want it to be. Relationships are whatever you want them to be. And with such a wild spirit here, your wild heart cannot be tamed. And I think that you've tried to maybe contain it in the wrong container, or in the wrong person, or in the wrong situations. And you need somebody that's similar, or you just need to realize that you can have love, true love. It does exist. It's all in what you believe. And if you've been believing, oh no, you can't have love forever. Love doesn't exist. And you believe that shit, your heart's telling you different. So it's time for you to make the executive decision as the Queen of Wands and go after what the fuck you want in life and have faith that it's out there for you. Come on up out of this 5 of coins bullshit, okay? Come up out of that. I don't know who told you a lie, but I don't believe it. I believe we all make our own choices. Look at there. Knight of Cups. My. An open heart space. Woo! I wonder why. Did you fucking figure out and have that epiphany? That maybe you were trying to restrain your own heart space. Maybe you were trying to protect yourself. Maybe you've just been going at love the wrong way. Or maybe you just were ascribing to somebody else's beliefs that don't belong to you. Whatever. What's up, Shaylee? Yep, you can't keep a spirit like that down forever. It starts hurting you. When you try and hold yourself back from expressing this, you gotta be kidding me. You can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good woman down. You are the one that's been trying to keep your wild, adventurous heart down. And you're just ready to go. You're like a wild horse ready to go. Ready to go. You ready to run, experience, live. And part of your living is with somebody else. You want to share life with somebody. Ain't nothing wrong with that. However you choose to do it. You're opening up your heart space. A little bit of mystery and mayhem here is, again, even though you're opening up your heart space to love and you are getting excited about it, okay? You are getting excited about it. You are within the next 3 months. Now over the next 3 months, you're telling me that you are ready. You're ready for passion. You're ready for a new path. You're ready for love. You're ready to open up, to love. You're ready for expression and passionate new beginnings. There's something that you're saying your fears are actually talking here to me. Yeah. You'll recognize it. You'll see it. So you're saying you have some fears in regards to the unknown. Okay. So what? You have some fears in regards to the unknown. You have some fears or some doubts, but it's just that you may fear the success or your own success in relationships, or don't worry about it. Whatever needs to be illuminated for you in regards to your emotions will be illuminated for you as you progress in relationships. So you will work through some things emotionally as you progress in new relationships. So maybe you have a little bit more growth and understanding to do. But that it's not something that will affect you. It's something that you will become aware of in time as it is needed. So it's like you're a little unsure of the future, okay? But you're saying big bold yes to the future and love, and that is the wild heart speaking. And you're like, I may not know it all right now, but I don't gotta know it all. I don't gotta see how far this is gonna go. I'm just gonna try. Okay. That is what ends up helping you heal your heart space. And this is all you're doing, your own thing. This is not involving anybody else. Although you may be dating somebody or dealing with somebody, you're not showing me anybody else. You're showing me you. And how free spirited and confident and sexy and attractive you are. Confidence is everything. It has nothing to do with your physical presence. It has everything to do with your energetic presence. If you are confident and strong, shit, you sexy. And it's like, maybe you didn't realize that you wanted to share your life, an adventurous, loving life with somebody. Maybe you've been trying to repress it for so long because something happened to you quite a long time ago, or somebody told you that it would never happen. I don't know. Or because you've been hurt so many times. Never give up. Never surrender. Keep going after what it is you want and desire. I don't care how many times you get hurt, you get back up, because I promise you, you will get what you want. That next manifestation, that next relationship may be everything you've been desiring. But until you get out there and you try, you're never going to know, right? This is me giving you a major pep talk today, because this is all your decision on whether or not you get back out there and get back on the horse. I think you've been trying to keep yourself safe, and you've been trying to keep yourself repressed and down. Your heart is trying to tell you it's time to go. It's time to be free. Wild hearts can't be broken. Wild hearts can't be tamed. Check out that movie. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Regardless of what has happened to you in the past, you got to have a shift here, just a little one, that says, you know what? I am wild at heart. I am wild at heart. I am a free spirit. I go where I want. I have an adventurer's soul. Love is my adventure. And I've been trying to deny that. I've been trying to keep myself in a box, or trying to hold myself down, or back from relationships, or whatever it is. Go get them. You got to be the one to open the gate. Go on and live. You are ready for it. You're saying you're ready for it moving forward. So you're like, you know what? There may be some things I don't know about. It's like, look, you got to reconcile this within your heart space. You're not moving forward. You don't have options, or you're not interested in getting back out there and dating or talking to people or whatever. You're afraid of movement. You're afraid. Okay. You've got to reconcile this within yourself, because you're the one that keeps yourself from transforming. And there's a huge transformation trying to happen here for you in your life, and it's trying to expand you on a big level. You're saying you want something absolutely beautiful, amazing, growing, successful, family, all of it, expansive, big. And your energy is like, you're manifesting it regardless of whether or not you know it. So that shift that has to happen, it's just a tiny little tweak that goes from, I can't have it, I'll never have it, into love is an adventure. Love is absolutely wild. Love frees me. Love is an adventure. Relationships. Love. It's about love and sharing life with somebody and celebrating life. Even if it's friends and family, you're ready to experience that with somebody in a very large way. Making new friends, making new connections. Go on, get after it. Get out of here. I'm done with you. Them's the words, them's the messages. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Until next time, y'all know I love each and every one of you. This is an amazing message, and you got to reconcile this within your own heart space. You're the one that's got to learn this lesson, whatever this lesson is, that allows you to see that you have a very wild and free spirit. Your heart is ready to experience life and to be fun and playful and to return to innocence. Go for it. You know what I mean? Go for it. I think you just might. I think you just might. It's just a little shift. Do you dare? How much faith did you have before in relationships? Did you travel? Were you playful? Were you adventurous? What happened that you lost that faith in yourself or in life or in love? Get after it. That's what I got for you. Until next time, namaste.